Controller is better again in Fortnite. Here's why. Skyjump, Kurama and Akira are all 3 control players, and in this game against pro players they used smart and secret strategies to beat them, and just some overall smart decision making. First of all, Skyjump got a kill off spawn from landing at the top, and now he's pushing in this guy. He has advantage. Shotgun the situation always is beneficial. Gets a siphon so he can heal up quickly before the other teammate, and there is 3 kills off spawn already. This fight is about to begin with some interesting technique to get onto the team quicker. See the way there's a solo player up on high ground, they use the bat and they can just 2v1 this guy immediately. Even if they don't kill him, he's going to be panicking because of that play. It's so strange and so aggressive. They're actually fighting ADN. He's like an OG pro player, and look at the way he side jumps off the wall and it takes out the bat. Yeah, Akira, he's an ex-console pro and now is on PC, still playing controller. He has some interesting techniques to win these fights. Michael though, 2v1, just waiting for him to edit. Really nice piece control, and that's just simple old Fortnite. Get that kill. Everyone thinks controller players are easy targets, and Akira gets beamed through that wooden wall. Then what I really like what they do here is they just splash themselves to full HP, and now with the speed effect, Akira can get away, make space, just to give himself a bit of time to think, and because of the splashes, they're now all full HP. It's an even playing game, and I really like this play of just trying to go from different angles to catch Kovacs off guard, and then this is how you know you're watching a controller player. When a player is weak, go back to the roots of a controller player and just get in the box and getting himself another elimination. To be a controller pro these days, you need to whip out interesting strategies, and camping this loot for about 5 minutes is what these guys are doing right now, and guess what? It works. Fast replay mode does bug, but as you can hear there or see, the player took a lot of damage, and even if they didn't get the kill, this immediately puts this team on panic mode again, and the French team controller players have the health advantage. I like this though. Akira playing it slow, trying to play off a peak. I mean, if you're a controller or just like watching controller players, they don't win off of Peterbot type of edits. They win off of playing smart. And it's interesting, there's so much shield here. This is a smart play. If the kind of surprise effect is gone in the fight, why not just get back, regroup, get the full shield, and then the chances of winning that fight will just go up about 2x. Awareness sometimes can be the best skill to have as a controller player, and they spot this team in a fight, so there's bound to be loot and bound to be weak players to take advantage of. Exactly what just happens. Akira finds himself a nice bit of loot, scoops in, and he's already out of there. But Skyjump sees that safe, so I like that play. They all just sprint like Usain Bolt, get in there, and then they get out. Oh, Kurama getting a bit greedy. You do want to be careful at this point of in-game. If there's a load of loot, you shouldn't just risk your entire game for it, but they knew and had the awareness that it was safe to go for that loot. This has got to be one of the saddest trio deaths I've ever seen, and it's not going to be the controller players down here. It's going to be this Yari team. Good awareness there by Akira just to get a simple knock, but because of how much ammo they have, and this is why maybe just looting lots of ammo early game can be so helpful, is that they just sit here and spray this poor team, and because they're not in zone, you know, they can't run back, they have to go forward, and 2 of them are already dead, and Peaks probably doesn't have too much long left. Really good for elimination points to get a kill like that, and if you're lucky, sometimes you can get loot. But they aren't greedy, they don't tunnel vision on the loot, but they just mark it so if the zone pulls there, they can rotate to there in the future. So do they get the loot? Well, Storm starts pulling towards it, and I like the fact Kurama does a smart thing of taking Storm damage so he can get to the loot sooner and get control, placing builds, destroying other players' builds, and guess what? It works. To get onto the medallion, this team was stacked. I don't even know how they died, but they did. I mean, I guess Akira's team holding them didn't help, and the train, okay, that could be a visual bug. I I don't know if the train actually just went through them. That's so strange. What I like though is the team is staying together, and once they do have the loot, they just get going. They don't sit there picking out the gold pump from a purple pump. No, they don't do... That's the silly thing of being greedy. And to be honest, they don't need to be greedy. They are incredibly stacked, and when a team is stacked, they can win an endgame. Control players aren't just going to fight their way to win an endgame, so they have to do smart rotates. With the splash effect and rotating around the left, which is dead side, they are a lot safer and they can survive this rotate way easier. Because they're on dead side, there's less players on them, less players to just jump in their box and to grief their game. And all they have to do now is keep rotating forward, and once they get forward they can look back and maybe go for a play. But the thing is, they shouldn't really, because of how stacked they are. They could probably keep tarping till the end of the zone, but we'll see what they actually do to win. Just like clockwork, they splash and they use the bat to rotate. They again go on the left hand side where it's a dead side. It's safer, less players. But this is actually going to help them surprisingly get a kill. And I guess because of how safe they've been tarping, they do need a refresh now, which is incredibly surprising. And that is some great awareness by Kira. Interesting how he didn't even use his shotgun. He just absolutely beamed the guy with the new ER this season. So maybe this is a chance for our control players to take note that if some of the best control players are carrying this ER, maybe you should too. For control players to win, they can't make many mistakes because they don't have the mechanical advantage. But fortunately, Akira has a bad one as Darren goes down. He does get lucky though in the fact that it was a solo that killed him, and that's why he doesn't just jump in, because he would have got killed by the other two teammates. So you have to have awareness of players around you and awareness of how many players are around you. Because that was just a solo, Akira is now rotating his team on dead side. They do nearly get caught off guard here though. He's just getting pumped either side. This is sounding weird. Anyway, he's getting shot from all angles, and at least now he was able to heal up with the chug and he's with his team. This player though just falls in front of Akira's lap. Akira has good composure to not miss his shots. You know, controller players, we have aim assist because it's harder to aim, but you can have good aim controller with practice, and especially in real games, it's just not panicking, and you get that by playing a lot. So how are they about to win this endgame? 8 players left, them being 2 of them. A last sky jump, another controller player. They do have the advantage here though with their health. They have 200 health each, but there's 5 players. I wouldn't be surprised if someone here has heal off. Okay, Akira isn't playing the heal off. He goes on the aggressive and absolutely beams, but he gets siphon. Oh my god, and he kills the player with all the chug jugs in the world. What the fuck, and he kills the last guy just by reacting. Very well played. I hope you enjoyed this video. Controller is back, baby. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.